Last year, we started the build on the Food and Nutrition Center. Our Phi Theta Kappa program here at Palomar met with Mr. Wilson, talked about their interest to mitigate food insecurity on the college campus. And so he looked at our plans, our designs, looked at our goals, and how it benefits students. And he said, you know what, I'll support you and I'll make this happen. We're just excited about this nutrition center. It's used every day. We partner with the North County Food Bank and other community-based organizations. Snacks. You want some raisins, craisins, nuts? Yeah, we have everything.
Peanuts?
Yeah, these guys have taken it further than I would have ever dreamed of. He's helped our dream come alive. And so we're excited about the Nutrition Center, and we couldn't have done it without him.
Bob Wilson helped create the very first year-round homeless shelter for men and women in North County. It's the Haven House shelter that we're standing in right now, that we at Interfaith Community Services operate. With Bob's support, we've ended homelessness for hundreds of men and women here in North County. And Bob has also helped create the only recuperative care center in all of the county for people who are homeless and exiting hospitals. That has also helped hundreds of individuals overcome homelessness and move forward in their lives. And this last year, Bob actually helped end and prevent homelessness for more than 1,000 people, men, women, and children, through Interfaith Community Services. Bob changes lives every day. He does that here at Interfaith. He does that through support of other great community organizations. If we had more Bob Wilsons in this world would be an infinitely better place. Thankfully, for the thousands of people Bob helps, the world is an infinitely better place for them, thanks to Bob's support. I want to personally wish Bob a happy 90th birthday. He is an amazing, amazing individual. And on behalf of the thousands of people whose lives he has forever transformed in positive ways, happy birthday, Bob Wilson.
Bob Wilson has been a generous, philanthropic supporter of Cal State San Marcos for as long as I have been president, which is now over 15 years. His generosity has allowed us to support a number of areas, from athletics to the arts. And as importantly, the person and the name Bob Wilson has attracted additional philanthropic support to the university and allowed us to take dreams and make them realities for the students of our region that in turn affects the success of this region. So Bob, thank you and happy birthday.
Bob, it's been a great ride here in Escondido, and I'm really pleased to be able to wish you a happy birthday, and I hope you have many, many more. And you've been a great humanitarian, you've been good for Escondido, and I know a lot of your other activities that some of these people are not aware of, such as being involved at UCLA and Williamsburg and the Bruin basketball team, and it's just been a great ride, like I say. I know that your family, you must have inherited some of your parents' qualities, because we knew your mom and dad and Bill and your sister, and it's just been great. I do wish you a very happy birthday, and on behalf of all the thousands of people that you've helped in one way or the other, I want to say thanks on your behalf and my behalf. It's been great, and I do wish you a very happy birthday and have many, many more. I do want to point out a couple things that are special to me, that when 75 years ago, when my mother received, she thought I had been killed in action while your mother sat with my mother in the store, which was right adjacent to the post office in downtown Escondido. And I really appreciated that. And I also appreciated that we couldn't afford to have a telephone there in our store, so we always called the post office if we wanted to talk to my mother and father, so I do owe your dad some money for that. So good luck to you in all your future endeavors, and all I can say is go Bruins. And with you being so involved for so long, you should have a sign such as your dad had said, which said, I know the valley. You should have one that says, I know the world. Thanks, Bob. Take care and good health to you.
Steve and I would both just like to wish Bob a very happy birthday. We're so excited to be able to celebrate your 90th birthday, Bob, and we're just so thankful that We've had the opportunity over the years to work with you and Marion in supporting our students in our campuses in so many ways.
Happy birthday, Bob. We are very thankful at the entire district and also at Escondido High School just for all that you've done for our kids and our community. And you have been a huge help in the stadium project and scholarships for our kids.
In addition, Bob, you've been instrumental in supporting our MAP Foundation, which is guaranteed admittance to Cal State San Marcos, and every dollar that we are able to raise through the MAP Foundation, Bob has generously matched those dollars on the backside, which just gives more of our students access and the realization that they can go and afford college, Bob. So thank you for that.
Not only has Bob been very generous with building our stadium and the scholarships, but he's also helped with equipment and uniforms or any other needs that we've had at the high school.
And so when we think of Bob, we think of the byline, kind of what Escondido graduates stand for, and that's loyal, strong, and true. And I can think of no individual that meets that better than Bob Wilson. Being from the class of 47, you have been loyal, strong, and true to your community, to your school, and really to educators around the world. So we want to say for the investments that you've made with your resources, your time, your goodwill, thank you. And
Thank
we
you.
wish you a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Bob.
Well, hi, Bob, and happy birthday. On behalf of the Escondido Community Child Development Center, we wanted to wish you a happy birthday and thank you and Marion for all that you've provided for us throughout the 45 years that we've been in operation, serving low-income families in the city of Escondido. Your generosity has helped us to establish programs that we would not have been able to do with the state funding we receive. And we are so blessed to have you and Marion on our side as we benefit the families in Escondido. I have a couple of friends here that are a couple of your friends, Lorraine Boyce, of course, you know, and Cece Lusky, you know, as our chairman of the ECCDC, here to wish you happy birthday as well.
Well, happy birthday, Bob. Thank you so much for everything you do for the Escondido Community Child Development Center. You and Marion have been so generous throughout the years, and we are so blessed to have you as part of our family here at ECCDC. Happy birthday, and thank you.
Happy birthday, Bob. It's hard to say, but you and Marion have actually been angels for ECCDC, and I appreciate your friendship so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful year ahead in your 90th. My 90th was pretty good. Thank you, and have a wonderful, wonderful birthday. Thank you.
Bob, happy 90th birthday from all of your friends at the San Diego Zoo and Safari Park. We hope you celebrate in a wildly good way. Animals and teachers around the world join us in cheering for your new status as a nonagenarian. Since 2010, Marion and you have made engaging science education possible for 134,000 students in 39 U.S. states, Puerto Rico, the U.S. Virgin Islands, and 11 foreign countries. This was all accomplished due to your support of our teacher workshops in conservation science. As well, children of all ages fall in love with wildlife due to your investments in the Safari Park's Conservation Carousel. Lastly, thanks to the Wilson family Bamboo Walk at the park's Tiger Trail exhibit, we are able to figuratively transport our guests and members to Southeast Asia without ever leaving Escondido. You allowed this exhibit to be an incredibly immersive experience, which is key in our efforts to lead the fight against extinction. Thank you for ensuring that wildlife and students have a much brighter future. All of us at San Diego Zoo Global are roaring for you and wishing for many more birthday celebrations like this one.
At the Escondido Community Foundation, we gratefully refer to Bob as our go-to guy. This is because each year, year after year, Bob and Marion enable us to fully fund our very deserving grant recipients. The total impact to date is over $4.6 million. So we say thank you, Bob, and happy Happy birthday.